Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is the first video, then it doesn't matter. Like, you're going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about for some of this, and that's okay. This is mostly for those of you who are invested in what is happening in my life and how things are going. And this is normally when I do my goals update. Like, how did the goals go for last month? And what are my goals looking like for the upcoming month? And it's more like life stuff than it is reading stuff. So if you're not interested in any of that, I will see you in another video. But hey, why don't you subscribe before you leave? Just so you don't miss anything else. So first, I do want to talk about a little bit how the goals have been going. If you see me looking down, I have my goals list right here. Yes, the top is torn off. I'm going to be rewriting it, and we'll talk about it in a second why. So there are 8 areas of life that I like to just touch on, maybe pick a focus for that area of life for the month or for the quarter. So I'm going to go through those 8 areas. I did not come up with this. It's in a book. I glanced at it at work at the library, and then I talked about it, and somebody was like, what book is that? And y'all, I do not know what book it is. I tried to go back and look, but we had it on a display, and that display is not there anymore. Oh, you know what? I think my coworker that is in charge of displays, I think she has a spreadsheet where she keeps all the books that she put on a display. I'm going to work with her tonight, so I will look at it when I'm there and see. If so, I will put the book somewhere around my face. I'm sorry if I cannot find it, but I keep trying to come up with ways that I could find this. But anyway, here are the 8 areas. Number 1 is spirituality. That does not mean religion. So I don't want you to be like, well, I don't have a specific religion, so I don't need the spirituality. In fact, there have been a ton of studies that have shown that having some kind of nurturing of the spiritual side of us is an important thing for a well-rounded and mentally healthy person. So pick you a spirituality related goal. Mine was to attend my church more and learn to enjoy it. So I had to have a complicated relationship with church, and we're not going to go into all that here. I don't mind talking about this, but I just don't want to waste time on things that might not apply to everybody or that y'all are not interested in. But please feel free to ask me down below. We can certainly talk about things as much as y'all want to down below. But anyway, that has been going really well. This past Sunday, I was on an airplane, and so I missed church, but otherwise I have not missed. And that was my main goal that I set, was do not miss church unless you can't get there. So unless I'm sick or on an airplane, then don't miss. And it's been working. There are still some days where I'm like, I'm just going to go hide in the balcony, but I'm still present. I'm still there. I just am like removed a little bit from the congregation. Okay. Number 2 is family time. And that means watching movies with my family and playing games. And the way, first of all, the spirituality is not really going to be changing. That's what I'm still going to be focused on in March and going forward, because we found out that we are moving this summer sometime, but we don't have an exact day or even month that we're going. I think it's going to be June, July timeframe, but we don't know that part either. So for the spirituality, that's what I'm keeping it as right now. I do have an online Bible study that I participate in once a week, and I will be continuing that because that will follow me wherever I go because it's online. So that is all staying the same. I'm not changing that. For family time, my oldest son does not live with us, and he is going to be maybe joining the military, but at the very least, not going to be around us or as close to us when we move to our new place. So I really want to focus, especially the second quarter of the year, on spending as much time with him and his fiance as I possibly can. So that is going to be the goal for family time. My youngest son is going with us when we move. Not that I'm not going to be spending time with him and my husband. We do have date night every week. We have movie nights and we have game nights. And so we do stuff together. I just want to make sure I focus on my son and his fiance and just spend some time with them, because this is going to be the end of it. Like, they're going to move off, they're going to have children, and everything is going to be different from here. So I am going to just try to enjoy them as much as possible for the stage that we're in right now. The third one is community. And I kind of split this into real life community and online community. My real life community, I'm doing an okay job of going and doing things. I have a tendency to hide away. And so my goal was to go and attend and host. And I have hosted this month in February. I hosted a dinner at my house, and I attended one other event outside of my house. So that is not a lot in a month, but it still felt good. And also at the end of February, we did go to our new place where we're going to be moving. And I have friends there that I have had for years and years. We used to live nearby. And also we were near one of the other ones multiple times. So anyway, I already had friends there and I have seen them. So I kind of went out a few more times, but that's also because we were staying at one of their houses while we were there looking for a place to live and all kinds of stuff. So my real life community is actually probably going to be easier once we move, but I'm going to have to kind of remind myself, like, make this a priority to go hang out and go do things. The online community has been going well. I feel like I don't have the time to devote to it that I want to. And that is going to be changing as we move locations, because I am not going to get an outside job like I have right now. I am just going to be focused on YouTube and on the video editing for my clients. So right now I technically have 3 jobs because I have 4 YouTube channels and I have my clients that I edit videos for, and I work at the library. So I'm going to get rid of the library or the outside job, and I'm just going to do video edits for clients. That being said, I'm going to pick up some more clients. So I am officially open, or I will be open in the next couple of months. If you would like a video editor, you can email me. You can actually comment down below and I will give you the email address to send and we can chat about it. However, the actual community of you guys, the viewers and my channel members, that is going to become more robust as I move to the thing. And that also ties in with number 4, which is career satisfaction. So my editing job and YouTube is going to be the main focus as we move. And so I have plans for more live streams that are just for channel members. I have plans for read-alongs and reading sprints and things like that are just for channel members, where I'm going to be doing more general chatting with the channel members during the day and what's going on. There'll be a little bit more behind the scenes stuff. I also want to increase the number of shorts that I'm doing. You guys may have noticed that I'm trying to film a short every time I finish a book to just say what I thought about it, what some of the tropes are that it has in it, who might want to read it, and general things like that. I'm brand new to it, and it's so awkward trying to do it on my phone because I'm trying to do it in one take, which is very difficult for me. I'm so used to being able to edit out things and restart and say, no, cut that. I'm going to start this again and then do it a different way. So it's hard for me to figure out how to do it on my phone in one take. So I'm going to be increasing a lot of stuff. I'm not changing up things. So like if you're a channel member, nothing's changing for you, except I'll just be around more for you and we'll do more things together. So now is the time. If you have any ideas or anything that you're waiting for, if you are not a channel member and you're like, I thought about doing it, but you don't offer blank, I would love to know what that is, because when we move, in case y'all didn't know, we're going to be living near Washington, D.C., and the cost of living is way higher than it is here in North Dakota. And I'm not going to be working outside the home. So as much support as I can get on YouTube and for my editing business, that's how I'm going to end up supporting like my side of things. So my ability to read more books, buy more books, provide more things. I'm canceling a ton of my book subscriptions. I don't have any anyway, nothing that gets delivered to my house. I've already canceled Once Upon a Book Club. I canceled that a while ago or a couple months ago, but I'm going to be canceling Everrand. Oh, I've already canceled Everrand. I'm going to be canceling, I think I'm going to be getting rid of my Audible or dropping it all the way down to 1 a month. I am getting rid of something else. There's like 2 more that I canceled. So anyway, I'm trying to save money as much as I can so that I can provide more time to do the stuff that I enjoy doing on the channel and not have to go out and get another job because I don't want one. I want to be able to support myself and provide what I provide by doing what I have been doing. Okay, that was 3 and 4, community and career satisfaction. 5 is self-care. And what I wanted to do was no pressure gaming. So like, am I playing a game and I'm not recording it? Well, that is still so hard for me to do. But what I have been doing is recording without talking. And then if I decide to use that, I'll go in and do a voiceover. If I don't decide to use it, then I just delete the file. It's not a big deal, but at least I feel like if something happens or if I want to talk about it, I am still recording while I game. And that is relaxing to me to just game. So that is happening. There is also a puzzle that happened. I just finished a 1,500 piece puzzle, which is the largest puzzle I've done. I will cover up my face with a picture of it. So this is it. It was so much fun. It was really easy once I divided up all the pieces. The hardest part was the outside because it was all gold and all like a frame. So that part was hard to do, but self-care is going really well. It has been. I'm sure that it will continue on in the new place as well. And that is the same thing that kind of goes with 6, which is creativity. I am going to have my own office in the new house, not an exposed open area. Y'all can't see it, but like my kitchen is there. There's a game room back there. It's open into the living room in there. It's just everything that is open. And in the new house, I'm going to have my own room where things will be closed off. So I'm going to have a puzzle going just like I do now. As soon as I take up the Disney puzzle, my son has already picked the puzzle he wants me to do next. So I will be putting that out on the table. It was one he gifted me at Christmas. So that's what I'm going to put out. Number 7 is home comfort. This one I am not concerned with for the next few months. We are mostly going to be a do not buy new things as much as possible unless we have to have them. Do not buy a ton of food like shelf food or, pantry food or whatever. Let's buy what we're going to eat and let's eat it so we don't have a bunch of food left at the end of this. That's usually what we do when we're getting ready to go somewhere. But the other part of this, which kind of goes along with number 8, which number 8 is entertaining. And one of the things that I've really tried to do over the last few moves that we have made is what I call finishing well. Like I really want to end my time at a place before we move on to the next one. And I want to finish well. I want to be present for things that are going on with my friends and my neighbors and in general, like the activities that there are to do. I don't want to start pulling back both emotionally and physically and being like, I'm moving soon, so I'm going to start disconnecting. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to stay involved, stay present in this place and this time, because living for the what is next puts you in a weird liminal space where nothing is real because nothing is happening right now, where you're like, this is going to happen and I will eventually do these things. And so I have been trying to be really purposeful about being present where I am right now. And anybody can do that. It doesn't have to be just somebody who's moving. I've really tried to do it to be, because my personality is what is next? What is the next big thing that I can look forward to? What's coming up next? What adventure are we going to go on? What trip do I have planned? What is the next day I'm going to go into town for like a fun day in town? Like that is always where I am, is what is next? What's coming up? What can I get excited and ready for? And so I miss the things that are happening every day right in front of me. So my shifting that mindset when we're getting ready to move and finish well is what I want to do for our time here in North Dakota. We have had a wonderful time here and I'm not leaving. I know I'm acting like this is the last month and I'm about to go, but it is just the time of reflecting at the end of the month, the beginning of the next month, to get ready to go like, what is this going to look like? And so those are kind of some of the things that I have coming up that I am excited about. It's also like the state of the channel, I guess. I think that March is a really good time for me to sit and reflect on what I think about how the channel is going and how I want to change/move things to go forward. And so one of the things, the main thing that I'm going to work on for the next quarter, for March and into Q2, is doing my shorts. So I'm going to film a book, what I thought about the book when I finish, and I'm going to put that short out. So hopefully that'll get us some people who like the book reviews, but maybe don't watch long form content. Maybe they'll come over and check out some stuff, or maybe some of y'all got here through a short, which is awesome. I like that. So that is kind of the state of the reading and writing life and how it is going now and how I am planning for things to go going forward. For the most part, nothing's going to change. I'm still trying to do 3 videos a month. You might notice at the end of the quarter, when I'm getting ready to move, things might look a little bit different. The end of the quarter being Q2, not this quarter. So that's what's going to happen. I'll probably make a new piece of paper that's not ripped, and I will write down my Q2 goals, things that I really want to do in the last 3 months of our time here. So when I come back in Q2, I will have a plan for like the last 3 months here in our house, the last 3 months in North Dakota, and just kind of see what's going on and what my plans are for how the move is going to like set up to go. Maybe I'll have more information about it as well. Otherwise, that does it for my goals check-in. And like I said, let me know if you've been wanting something that I'm not doing in the membership, or if you're like, I was going to join, but I decided not to because of this. I really want to know down below, because my focus, especially once we get moved, is going to be giving us the best membership that we have on YouTube. I want to have the best one and do the coolest things. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.